Right. This time it should work. It's not dropping frames anymore. Seems there was actually a an issue with the internet itself. So yes, hello everyone. I know that this stream has come out of nowhere, just like the Armstrong Powerhouse Class 411 pack. So I don't expect to get many live viewers on this stream. That's fine. It's just really my live reactions to the pack, which I have now got. Um, yeah, it came out of absolutely nowhere. Absolutely 100% nowhere. Like, I follow them on Facebook, so I look at their Facebook page a, a fair amount, and there was nothing until, well, the first thing I heard was just this, the notification. It came out of nowhere. Where is it? It's not that one. It was yesterday. Yeah, it was this. There was no news on it whatsoever. It just came out of absolutely nowhere. And then it appeared on their Facebook, and it said it was imminent. And it's just like normally when they like to tease the pack first. So go away. So the first thing we heard about the 317 pack was I think about a month before it actually released. So yeah, 21st of September we got the first look, the first tease of the 317 pack. The first thing we hear about the 411 pack is a 45-minute trailer. it just it's it's stunning. No one saw this coming, and yeah. So I have it now, and I'm gonna take a look at it. Bearing in mind, though, it is Train Simulator. It's gonna take about a million to billion to years for it to realize, oh wait, you wanted me to start playing. Right. Well, by the time it's finished loading, I will have turned into an old man, and the 411 pack will be old news. So, yay! Yeah. Oh, it's raining. Or it has rained. So I'm gonna take this opportunity to take a small break because I need the loot. So bear with me. myself some water too. So, apologies for that slight delay, but we're gonna have our first look of this thing in the quick drive menu, and we'll load up the oh, will I even do it? Because it's on this line, which is overhead electricity. You can sort of game the system a little bit. Come on. Oh, come on. Load up me options, matey. And I've been going the wrong way because it would be AP, so it would be one of the first pages. Autopilot. Let's take a look at this. There it is. There we are. Armstrong Powerhouse, class 411/412, 4SEP, 4BEP, as I like to say. CEP, BEP, if you're one of those people, or crowd, or whatever. But yeah, looking fly? I don't know if that's even a way you can say it, but yes. You know, they weren't my favourite units. I always preferred the 421 more, but I've got to say, this does look pretty damn good. I've never seen that livery before, I will say. 411/9 3-car. That must be for the Lymington or something, the Lymington branch line. So this comes with 6 scenarios, presumably 3 for each, what's it called? For each route. Maybe 4 on one and 2 on the other. So AP class 411. Atomic Systems. So that's who they've been working with. Okay. It's so new. It hasn't even shown up on the on oh, what's it called? On Google yet. So we'll go straight to the site, which takes ages. We'll just take a quick look at some of the features and the manual as well. Come on. I would like to look at it. Oh, what's going on there? Ah, splendid. Yes. Come on. No, I don't want to drag it. I want to go and look at it, please. Oh, come on. It's not working! Incredible. Armstrong Powerhouse. Please, you to function. Ah, wait. It is functioning. It's just being slow. Yeah. They did say they were looking for people to... Oh, that is loud, isn't it? That's the washing machine in my landlord's part of the house. Please apologies for that. There's nothing I can do about it. Right, so 9 liveries, 3 cab variants with era-specific seat maquette, passenger view in all vehicles, and that is to say, each carriage of each unit, detailed internal and external audio. Like, that is incredible, man. Like, internal audio, I can understand, because there's still a few around that they could have gone and recorded the sounds off, but as I recall, none of them have actually been in service for, oh god, about 15 years at the minimum? think it was 2004, so probably actually 16 years. None of them have probably run under their own power for at least that long. So where have they got the motor sounds for this? Maybe they've recorded it from another train? A similar unit? I don't know. But yeah, 6 realistic and engaging scenarios for Chatham Main and Medway Valley lines and Southwestern Main Line, Southampton to Bournemouth. So we're going to take a quick look at these. And we'll start one up. Southwestern Main Line first. So, 411. Southwest Trains livery, Waterloo to Poole. Drive 1563 and 1535 between Southampton Central and Bournemouth as night sets in on a gloomy autumnal evening. Weymouth to Waterloo, drive 2306 and 1578 on a showery morning. Despite SEPs not being used in the Southwestern during this period, they are seen in this scenario in the absence of a quality SIG and or VEP. 1993. Well. So, there are SIG and VEP units available to this game. Fact is, they're quite old, and the Armstrong Powerhouse sound pack is also quite old. Probably recorded in 2010 when the final two 41s were taken off the Leamington branch line. So, yeah, I wonder if they've done this. It gives me hope, though, for the 41 and 43 SIGs and VEPs, because if they've done this with a train that hasn't been in service for 15 or 16 years, what else could they do? Could they also be working on a SIG or a VEP? Gives me hope, man. It really does. So, Brockinghurst to Leamington Pier 411/9. This is a 3-carriage variant. 3 SEP 1198 2004. These, I think, were replaced by the 41s in question. And then Chatham Main and Medway Valley. This will be for Southeastern 411 Connex Rail Tour. You must drive Connex 1602 and BR Green 1592 on more mundane duties. 1592 repainted in a heritage livery for the Rail Tour, and 1602 given a good clean. So remarkable set of pair of Connex Southeastern Seps in presentable condition. Won't last long, yep. Connex, although I never travelled on a Connex train, as I recall, Connex was absolutely terrible with keeping their trains looking presentable, looking nice and clean. 1592, I do believe, was also scrapped, so yay. Not much longer to go in service. Drive a tatty south. Look, yeah, they were really just let to go, really quite dirty. 2002. Jaffa Cake as well. 1989. So, I don't know which one I'd rather do. I suppose these ones are a bit more realistic. Where's the Southwest Hampton one gone? We could do that one. It's fairly short, but I'd rather get a good look at it. So we are going to do. Ooh, I've clicked on the wrong one. Chatham Main and Medway Valley. Service, and we are going to do. You know what? Let's do the Jaffa Cake, shall we? There may be some missing assets. I haven't got those. I'll get them at a later point, but I'm not too plussed if something is missing. May mean a train running around that's supposed to have some carriages or something behind it, but it just ends up being the locomotive. Right, so let's get this going. It's gonna take absolutely forever. Oh, and I think I forgot to turn the sound down. I'll have to sort that out in a bit. But in the meantime, let's take a look at the manual. Whilst it loads. So it's a fair amount of stuff in here. How to install? Yep, easy stuff. Buckeye coupler, built in between 1956 and 1963, with 135 4-carriage units built, a few 3 carriages as well. Oh, it's freezing because the game is like that. I can't. Yeah. Um. Well, that's kind of squandered my plans a little bit. We're going to be frozen for a little bit. Wonderful. But as you can see, there are some weathered variants. So we can have weathered 1, cleanest, just been washed. Weathered 3, dirtiest, Connex, dirty. And then there's weathered 4, that's actually Connex dirty. So really dirty. And then, so that's clean, some dirt, quite dirty, Connex. All quick drive consists use weathered 2, so they are a little dirty. So we've got British Rail blue and grey from the refurbishment. So yeah, by the way, this is representing the 411s, the 4 SEPs, as they were following their refurbishment in the 80s. So they were wearing BR blue and grey at the beginning of the 80s. Jaffa Cake, the London and South East. Revised Jaffa Cake as well, which is barely different. It's just a slight gap there, but at least they've provided that. So I guess there's that. Network Southeast with a whole bunch of different logos. X Network Southeast, kind of the same, isn't it? With Southwest Trains logo as well, with a revised logo. Connex 1, revised Connex. I'm not really sure. I think it's just the black half of the front. That reminds me of the Connex VEPs, SIGs and VEPs. BR Green, so we're going to be driving. Oh, wait, we're not driving that one actually. Apologies. And that was a retro livery. These almost certainly wore those when they were brand new. And as I said, this unit 1592 is scrapped. Was scrapped. In 2004, I think. We've got another pause. This is another livery I've never seen before. Stagecoach blue and white. It's sort of using the Network Southeast as a base. I don't know why it does this. You'll be having a nice time looking at the browser, and then because it's freezing, because it's loading stuff, yeah, just decides to hide the overlay, even though I was looking at it. Hopefully there's no dropped frames. We are green. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, stop. Stop. I want you to function. Function. Yes. So yeah, it has just sort of been using Network Southeast as a base for that. So the blue there is the same, but the rest, all this, the grey and the red, that's been turned to the same shade of blue. And like sort of like I've never seen this before. So it's new to me. The original Southwest Trains livery. It's also Network Southeast based. Southeastern Trains. I've never seen that one before. It's kind of like, uh, yeah, I've never seen that before. And these black variants mean that there's just a bit of black at the top of the front. Driver's cab, head code roller blind of the like vestibule auxiliary cupboard. Oh, oh, here we are. Oh, oh, look at the rain. Is that rain? There can't be rain. It is. It's drizzle of some sort. Oh wow. Let's just take a quick look at this. Can't hide the. Oh. So yeah, look at this, man. Oh wow. Wow. It. Like there were parts in the Armstrong Powerhouse video, that 45-minute long video, where it just looked real. It looked so. I just feel a little bummed out, maybe, that I never got to go on one of these, or on any of the slam doors. I don't think I've been on any of them. I don't remember if I have. But yeah, this is certainly a blast in the past for some people who used to travel on these trains maybe every single day. And this Jaffa Cake livery has really been underrepresented in Train Simulator. I think there's only a single SIG livery, and the Armstrong Powerhouse sounds don't work with it. So that's nice. We'll continue looking at the manual. So this page is going to come in handy, because I'm going to need it. Cab variants, DRA, TPWS, 3 different seat maquettes, passenger view from every single type of coach that was made up a BEP or a SEP. So the DMS, that's the driving coach, the first coach, trailer brake composite, that's the first class coach, I should imagine. The second class trailer, and the restaurant coach from the BEPs, the 412s. So yes. And that looks quite 80s. Different types of bogies, external variations, camshaft traction, which means if I want to go down to a weaker form of power, I'll have to actually completely turn off the unit. Well, not totally, but still. Wheel slip, which is fairly standard, but also wheel slide. So wheel slip is when the wheels move faster than the train is, so to speak. So icy conditions, the wheels will be turning, but the train won't really be catching a lot of speed. Wheel slide is when the wheels stop, but the train is still moving. Very basic explanation. So that, I think that's the first time I've seen wheel slide being represented by anything in Train Simulator. Maybe wrong. Maybe there's something out there that does that as well. But first I've seen of it. For the first time, there's different horn sounds. So you can have 6 different variants of a sound of a horn, and it's just like normally, which if like the Class 37 volume pack 1 and 2. Like each 37 has two different sounds for the horn for each end. So number 1 end sounds one way, number 2 end sounds the other, but you can load in a million 37s and they will all have the exact same horn sound. With this, you can mix and match. Well, sort of, I guess, maybe. 3545. I'm not sure. I think that's a VEP. That's a SEP. No, it's not. That's a SIG. Sorry. 1317. I'm not sure. 3417. That's a VEP. 1101. That is 205. So that's been reused from the 205 pack. CSR. Slam doors. Which is just so much stuff has gone into making this train. Various bits and bobs. Hopper or drop light windows, so these windows here. Normally, these days you have air conditioning, but I remember how it was. You'd have to pull the window open. Still get those on the 317s. Wobbly speedometer needle. The phone cord in the cab wobbles, so this wobbles. They didn't have to do that. Like, there are plenty of units of trains where the phone cord is just completely stationary. But no, they went to the extra mile and it wobbles. It sways as the train sways. Pitch of the motor generator changes, squealing of the brakes, 74 different sound samples every time you come to a stop. Random fly splatter, that's not new. This isn't one new either. 1 second delay between the EWS magnet. If you try to apply power with the handbrake applied, the buzzer will sound. You get that with the... Ooh. Can't remember which one it is now. I just remember there's another AP pack where you apply the... If you have still got the handbrake applied, you'll get this nasty beep beep sound or something like that. Doesn't matter what. I keep trying to remember what it was. It doesn't matter. Saloon lights and route indicator lights will only be turned on by default between 1 hour before sunset and 1 hour after sunrise. Setting up the driver's cab. Right, so let's get this going. We've waited long enough. We shall let the people out. Now we need to set up the cab. So, the number we want, it doesn't say. Head code blind to 59. Okay. I've gone 59. Just get this one going. Right, we shall set up the driver's cab, so... what else is there? Neutral, that's fine, it's fine. Ever applicable cab secure radio, the CSR. Turn it on. Oh, hang on, what? Aha, right, area H4. Now I need to see what the signal number is. I don't see a signal number. Aha, it's hidden behind a speed limit sign. 159. Oh, we've got a 0159. There we go. 2T65. Oh my god, we've gone into the vestibule. Can't open the door though. Can open this door though. Various sights and sounds. I need that to close. There we go. And oh, there we go. There we go. Right. Oh, just that, please. Oh, yes. I will briefly make sure the sound is nice and quiet so it doesn't drown me out. So that's probably a bit overkill, but I just want to make sure. Ooh. And actually, I'll just check Skylag! Skylag showed up. Huh. Or at least a Skylag. I don't know if it was the Skylag. But yes, right, so I'm gonna have to check that myself then, aren't I? So it's fairly loud. It's pretty deafening for me. We can only go up to 30 miles an hour. Oh, turn those on. I'll quickly check how it sounds. But yes, right, so check that myself. So it's fairly loud. It's pretty deafening for me. Okay, need to probably a little less. Right, I think that's gonna have to do. I'm gonna try and keep talking at a normal volume, even though it's very, very loud for me. So we're going to Paddock Wood. But oh damn, this sounds absolutely incredible. It sounds as if I'm actually on the real thing. What's the frame rate? It's not great. It could be a lot better. Go up into Weakfield. That bell, man. So yeah, unfortunately we don't think we can change to the different carriage. Or can we? Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I think we're just stuck in one of the DMSs here. Where exactly will we be going? Well, we're in Weakfield now. It's probably not going to go much faster. Oh, let me quickly color filter. Oh wait, no, it's not. Not the color filter. It is CRT. It's probably not the greatest. Yeah, the Armstrong Powerhouse version was better. The way they did it. Oh, no. So maximum speed of 90 miles per hour. Oh, where are we? So I have noticed a handful of reused sounds, but um, it's mostly just the clatter as the wheels go over the joints in the track. But that's about it. I mean, save for the fact that there are reused horn sounds from other trains. But yeah, like if there was anything that they reuse sounds on, it would be this. If that makes sense. It's, like no one ever expected this because, as I said earlier, they've been out of service for more than a decade, and yet they went out of the way. They must have ripped sounds from. In fact, let me check in the manual. Where did they get the sounds from? Southeastern Traction Group. Ooh, for assistance in recording sounds. Did they use the sounds from from a 423? Because I do know that 3417 is functional. It just hasn't reached the main line yet. It's mostly functional anyway. I did something I don't know. But yes, I am very impressed. Very impressed. Oh, you can't change the heat control. Door goes both ways. Can open up the auxiliary. No headlight though, so that's. The brake seems to be okay. Load stutter, so to speak. It's not great, the frame rate, as things are loading in. Light brake application again. Oof, frame rate is really kind of tanking a little bit, as to be expected from such a highly detailed unit. And there's the brake marker for 4 carriages. the bell sounds so funny. And come to a stop. Now, one thing to note is the doors do have the ability to open a little bit before the train has come to a full stop at the platform. And also, the guard's door stays open until you reach the end of the platform, at which point it closes. Where are we going? Now, let's see the motor sounds. I think they're already at maximum. Indeed they are. So, we can change the horn. So, here's what we've got right now. Ah, that's incredible, man. I love it. I love horns. I love the British two-tone horns. I mean, don't get me wrong. The American train horns are great, but this, sorry, but that's just, it's better for me. Can't remember which one we were on. I think that's, yeah, 4 and 5 were from 3417. So we'll return to the original one we had, number 2. We're still waiting. None of the doors are open. Oh, there's one. It's just opened. And if we can... So if we keep pace with the guard's door... So when we reach the end of the platform, it should close. Oh, not yet. Ha! He hasn't closed the door yet for some reason. That's wrong! Now he's closed it. I guess the marker was at the wrong place. Let's just stay in the series for now. And up into Weakfield. Actually, no, we're going to number... Oh. Parallel. I think that's what it's called. Shunt, series, parallel, and... Or is it shunt, parallel, series, and weak field? I can't remember. I know the weak field is the highest one. And we'll just start braking for this platform a little bit. And a bit more application of the brake, up to 30%, down to 18 a little bit. We want to keep a good amount of braking ability. And brake squeal. Oh. Well, the external model of the cab is a fairly low poly. But then again, you're only really going to be looking at this version briefly. Frame rate's much better now. If I have made the sounds too quiet, I do apologise, but this sounds absolutely fantastic. And look, it's swaying. It's swaying. And up into weak field. Oh, bit of wheel slip. Now, because of this is an older unit, it doesn't have wheel slip protection, so you have to let off the power completely. So we'll just keep it in parallel for now. Then we're going to need to start braking at some point. One is in blue and grey. Good to see, the brakes feel quite nice.
and start braking a bit more to come in for a nice smooth stop. We'll try to keep an eye on the doors of the train. And yet, there you can see the doors opening. So I've messed up that a little bit. It's fine. It's fine. It doesn't matter too much. Because the well, I mean, if you were in this door, then yeah, it would matter. But it's fine. We'll live. Go down to the lighter braking setting. Brake setting. Open the window. Listen to those glorious sounds. In fact, I will just briefly check how things sound on the stream. Oop. So there's going to be probably a bit of feedback. Yeah, I can make that a bit louder, can't I? Let off the brakes completely, up into notch 1 shunt. Quick blip of the horn. Up into series. Or is it series? Parallel. Eek. Let me just take a quick look at the manual, shall I? Yes, it is series. Notch 2 is series. So I was correct. We'll stay in parallel for now. Huh. Go down to series. Because evidently parallel was a bit too much. Try and get up to 55 miles an hour before we have to start slowing down for watering berry. And load stutter has disappeared. You can start to slow down in a little bit, which we'll start doing now. And normally on this route, these days, you use 2 or 3 carriage trains. Not 4 carriages like this. Stop. Yes. Platform probably isn't the right height, because that's quite a step up into the train. Oh. Right, on the move once again, East Farley, less than 3 miles away. Up into Ceres. Footrest heater, what? Stay in Ceres for the time being. More load stutters would seem. It can now go up into parallel. And once we reach 55 miles an hour, we shall let off the power completely. Go into shunt to keep some power. From speed going. Speed up. East Farley now 1.5 miles away. It's a 40-mile-an-hour limit, which will go up to 70. We'll let off the power now. Start braking down to 40. Maidstone West is a last timetabled stop. Everything else is will be fine if we arrive very late or something. Well, actually, we won't arrive late if it's not timetabled, so it's fine. Come to a stop, train. Ideally... Ooh, not now, not now. Bit more. And that'll do. Yeah, so either this train is too big or the platform's too small. Because that's quite a step up, isn't it? Imagine trying to get in this thing with a wheelchair. Not that you'd fit through one of these, I think. This is where the guard's booth. Oh. I'll just listen to it from outside for a little bit. Few issues with the grass, it would seem. Why I got a AWS? Huh. It must have been yellow. Is there a train ahead of me? No, there is not. Why did it go off then? Load stutter, I love it. Oh, there is a yellow signal now. So the next signal will probably be a red, by the looks of things. Going down to 15 miles an hour, level of the brakes now. As we pull into Maidstone West. We are late, actually, that's great. So we'll probably fail this whole this whole scenario because we were late to one station. Yeah, I went as fast as I could, I swear. And come to a nice steady stop. Hmm. Yes, alas, this window does not have a wiper on it. Right. Leaving Maidstone West, less than half a mile to the next station, Maidstone Barracks. Won't be going too fast as we need to slow down almost immediately. So yes, that did count as a failure. That's annoying. Which means we won't get a tick next to this scenario. Well, I won't. You might if you get this and you're better at it than I am. I'm probably just going a bit too slowly when I'm crawling into these stations. That's my weak point, I suppose. Actually stopping the train. Oh, gotta go already, huh? Aylesford next. That's in less than 3 miles. See if we can go up into series parallel a bit early. Or if the train is going to protest about it. Up into Wakefield. What the? Part of it is missing. I'm not sure why. Maybe there's a station there now that didn't exist then. I'm not sure, to be honest. And in removing it from the map, it's somehow being deleted? I don't know. I guess I'm about to find out. For all I know, I might go falling through the world. Or no, just after this whistleboard. I don't know what's going on. We've got all these whistleboards, but typically at a level crossing, you don't actually need to use the horn. So, don't know what's going on there. And nicely stop. There we go. Under the bridge, so we don't have a lot of rain falling on the on the windscreen right now. Let's do a pull away shot, shall we? New height in less than a mile as well, so that's fun. Can't go too fast down here then. Okay, we'll coast from this point. Ah, wrong button. Some light braking. Oh yeah, New Height is a platform that doesn't like loading in. So yeah, that's nice. I'm just gonna stop here, fuck it. The stop point is all the way up there, but I know I'm on the platform. Well, I would be anyway, if there was a platform! Oh, and that one's in NSE colours. I suppose it would have... NSE colours would have been quite new in 1989. Opening the doors to nothing. Evacuate the train! Oh, and there he closes his door. There we go. At a proper point rather than 3 miles down the line. Go up to Weakfield. Give me some power! Let's get to Snodland quicker. Oh, and the washing machine's going off again. Coast. Because if we keep going faster, we'll just overrun the platform. But we don't want that now, do we? Come on. Come on. Let off the brakes completely for a brief moment. And then come to a gentle stop. I don't care anymore. We just need to stop this train. Oh man, it looks so good. I just can't get over it. I still haven't figured out how to make my game look like how Armstrong Powerhouse makes theirs look, though. Ah, dear. .46 miles to hauling ass. Ha 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 ha. In fact, it's about 5.5 miles to our final destination of Strood. Oh dear. Those wheels. Wonder what would happen if I just left them to spin like that. I suppose in real life, you'd destroy the motor or something. Who knows? Just gotta wait for the camshaft to provide the power again, but we're gonna have to let off again in a moment. Just gonna go up to 50. And coast. And we are now braking for hauling. Out of the pressure a little bit. Bit more pressure now. Pulling a bit faster and then try and get a faster stop, I guess. Rather than just doing it gentle-like. Huh. That works. And now, departing hauling for Cuxton in 1.75 miles. 1 3/4 of a mile, and then the final destination is Strood. Up to parallel. Give me some power. And up to Weakfield. Let's at least try to get to 70 before we have to start slowing down again. I'll probably do 60 at best though. So I will start coasting. Then we'll start braking about half a mile away. Hopefully we can do this. We're coming in fairly quickly, so a bit more brakes, I think. Full service. No, we've overshot. Yikes. Yikes. Not a very big platform though, so yeah. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. See, this platform is made for 2 or 3 carriage trains. Not this. not a Mark 1 EMU. And our final destination, 2.4 miles, Strood. And we should be able to get up to at least 60 miles an hour. Up at a parallel. And Weakfield. Now, we probably won't get much of a chance to reach 70 miles an hour because we will have to slow down to 35 and then 15. And the load stutter's back. Whilst Strood loads in. This is our cue, my cue to start slowing down to 35 miles an hour. We'll do so fairly slowly. Since there's quite a distance still to go to the station, and slowing down too slowly would mean needless deceleration. And now that we see the feather, I think that's what it's called, that means we have to slow down even more, down to 15 miles an hour.